All right. So which is the best browser? Well, which is your preferred browser? Everyone has an opinion on the best browser, and you go online and you start doing some searching, you're going to find that this is a very uh, often aggressively argued topic, okay? So you could talk about what you think is the best browser or what you just think is your preferred browser, and you're going to talk about that in your discussion thread. So for me, personally, now, what do I use? There's actually two browsers that I use primarily, and then another one that I use for different reasons. I use Chrome a lot actually on the laptop that I'm using right now, but I use another browser called Brave that I really like. This was created by the people who created Firefox. It was created by Mozilla. And I really like that one because it is a privacy-heavy browser. I really like that. It doesn't kind of allow the cookies to be installed on your computer. It does, or erase browsing history. It doesn't allow companies to kind of, well, I shouldn't say allow companies to take your information. A lot of that is based on how you browse the internet. But basically, it is something that is very intentional when it comes to safety and security and privacy online. So I use Brave quite a bit. Now, because of the work I do, we're in Blackboard a lot. Firefox is one that most of you are probably familiar with. To be totally honest, I don't use Firefox. I use Chrome when I am in Blackboard. Now, some of that is a preference thing. Some of that is because I just like the functionality of Chrome a little bit more than Firefox. Firefox isn't bad, but it's one of those that I use a little bit more. I also use Microsoft Edge. Now, I don't really like Edge, but when I'm using my other laptop, when I give you audio and audio comments, for some reason I can't do that in my Brave browser. I don't want to put Chrome on that computer, and then I already have Edge on it, and Edge allows me to do a lot of that kind of video and audio that Firefox or that Brave kind of doesn't allow me, or it doesn't make it very easy to do. So I use a bunch of different browsers, but I'd say Brave is my favorite one for the reasons that I did tell you. So you tell me now, which browser do you prefer and why? Now you can say, well, I like this one because it's fast. All right, give me more. Tell me a little bit more. I like this one because I think it's secure. Good. Why do you think it's secure? All right, so kind of anticipate the question I'm going to ask because you guys all know I'm going to ask you questions, right? So be ready to kind of explain specifically why you choose a certain browser, why you prefer to choose a certain browser. Compare a couple together and say, I used this one before, I don't like it. Now I use this one and I really like it. Or I investigated some of the add-ons and features and the extensions and I use a lot of them and it's really, really nice. So try to anticipate some of the questions you think I'm going to ask in your initial post. All right. I am going to have another discussion thread. You're going to see that. If you're watching this on day 1 or day 2, you'll probably see it either later today or tomorrow. And it is going to be internet related. So I don't want to say anything more than that. But just know that if you go into that one, you follow the instructions, you will earn some extra points. Thanks, folks.